Hello, everybody. I just wanted to get on here real quick. I mean, I'm sure you probably, I don't know whether you'll like this or hate this, Mr. Green Bay Wacky, but, um, I really appreciate you, Mr. Green Bay, and here's why. When I first got on your channel, uh, we had some sort of a misunderstanding, and this gentleman went out of his way to talk to me about it, to make sure things were good. And I will never forget that. And I respect Mr. Green Bay because he did that. Hi, Joseph. I respect Mr. Green Bay so much because he went out of his way to help me through that misunderstanding. And not a lot of people will do that on YouTube. The only other person that's done that is Miss Green Thumb. And I highly respect her too because she went out of her way to resolve the situation. Mr. Green Bay, he went out of his way to resolve the situation. These are two channels that I will always love and respect because of that very reason. Most of the time, if there's a misunderstanding of any sort, they automatically block you. They don't care to come to your channel. They don't care to talk to you. They automatically block you, and before you know it, you're the bad guy. But I will always respect Mr. Green Bay. So, I don't know if he'll love this or hate this that I did this video for him. But, you know, I've got a lot of haters. I've got a lot of trolls on my channel. And, you know, I'm used to it. I'm used to it, you know. Don't let them bother you, Mr. Green Bay, like, for real. Don't let them bother you. Mr. Green Bay Wacky is one of the most nicest guys I've ever met on YouTube. He really is. And, I've never met anybody that would go out of their way to clear a misunderstanding the way that he did. He did it with pure love. He was, he was actually concerned about it. And he has a big heart. So for anybody to go and hate on him and to hate on him is they must not be good people. They just must not be, because it just doesn't make any sense to me, because he's like one of the most nicest guys I've ever met on YouTube. Like, he really is. So, and also I just wanted to throw it out there real quick. I don't get on these channels to get more subscribers. I don't really care. I mean, I care about you guys. I love you guys. You know, like and subscribe if you want to, but I never come on here and say like and subscribe, because I don't really care. I don't really care if you like my channel or not. You know, if you come on here and you like my channel, that's great. If you don't like my channel, great. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care about how many people like my channel or how many subscriptions I have. You know, I just happened to stumble across Green Bay Wacky's channel, and I just happened to stumble across Miss Green Thumb's channel too. And I love these people. I think that they're great people, and I would totally recommend that you go to their channel. You know, I don't normally talk about this on my channel. I don't normally promote other channels on my channel, but you know, I couldn't help but feel for Green Bay when he was on earlier. I guess some people are attacking his channel or whatever. I don't know the whole deal on it. I have no idea. I just feel for the guy because, you know, I've been attacked on my channel by a lot of stalking, a lot of trolls and a lot of stalkers. And so I feel for the guy, you know. You know, even though the people he's dealing with and the people I'm dealing with are two different things, two different groups, I'm sure. But I mean, the guy is a great guy. So, I definitely just want to say much love to you, Green Bay Wacky. Um, the only other time I ever spoke anything about you is some guy asked me where that we might have met, and I said, I don't know, we might have met on Green Bay Wacky's channel or whatever. Because I have met a lot of people through Green Bay Wacky and Miss Green Thumb, so um, it just happened to be that way where I met people through those channels. Um, but I just wanted to give a shout out to Mr. Green Bay. Don't let the haters get to you, man. That's just part of being on YouTube. You're gonna get haters. Haters are gonna hate no matter where you are, no matter what you do. Part of being on YouTube and having a channel is having to deal with those kind of people. So, and yeah, Joseph, Joseph's been attacked. I mean, that's just part of being on YouTube and being in the digital world on YouTube is, people are going to love you or hate you. And unfortunately, some of the haters just like to stick around and hate on you. And it's drama and it's hard sometimes, but hey Gus, but you just kind of got to not care about it. You just got to not care about it because they want to get you mad. They want you to get upset. They want you to be mad. Um, and Mr. Green Bay, you're so much better person than that, and I know that you're a good guy, and I know that you've helped so many people. Like, I've been on your channel and I've seen, I shouldn't say any of the other names, but I mean, I've seen the people that you hang out with on there, and, I just love you guys because you've helped war veterans, you've helped people, so many people on your channel. I mean, you've had prayer chats and you help little kids and you just help people with their channels and ratings and I don't see people go out of their way every single day to help people on YouTube. I don't see very, very many people doing that. But Mr. Green Bay is one of those guys that he does. He'll go out of his way to help you. He'll go out of his way to promote your channel. He'll go out of his way to raise money for you if you need money. He really, really, really loves people. And I'm not just saying that to be nice because I like Green Bay. Like, that is the truth. That is the utmost truth. And, I don't know, he's either gonna love me or hate me for making this video, but either way, I wanted to show Mr. Green Bay some love tonight, so go to Mr. Green Bay Wacky's channel. Tell him that you love him tonight, guys. How are you doing, Joseph? Are you confused about your job? Did they fire you? I hope they didn't fire you. I mean, we don't have to talk about it on here if you don't want to, but I hope they didn't fire you, Joseph. I was kind of worried about that. Well, that's good. They can't fire you over your religious beliefs. They can't fire you over that. Now, I don't know whether they can fire you over, like, if they think that you're pushing your religious beliefs on somebody else. I don't know. I don't even know if they can fire you for that either. Because I think that would underline into the religious beliefs. Speaking of that, that's another thing I don't like. Don't use Jesus against other people. Don't try to act like you're oh so holy. And because somebody doesn't do what you want them to do or doesn't say what you want them to say, so, oh, well, you throw that religious card out there. That's another thing that I agree with Green Bay Wacky is, just telling people basically that, oh, well, you don't believe the way I believe or whatever, then you're going to hell. Or I'm a better Christian than you. those things like that. Like that's just not that's not right. I mean, it's one thing to get on here and to stand up for yourself and defend yourself, you know, and use the word to defend, you know what I mean? Like, um, and defend yourself. But I don't like it when people say, oh, well, then you're going to hell for that because you said something that hurt my feelings. So you're going to hell for that. Or I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's just wrong. It's just wrong. But long story short, I just want to come on here and say, Green Bay Wacky is one of the most nicest guys I've ever met. He's helped more. I've noticed that he's helped more people than anybody I've ever seen on YouTube. So I don't know who's messing with him, but whoever is messing with him, just let it roll off your back like water off a duck's feathers. Because they ain't nothing. They ain't nothing. I don't know who they are or whatever. I don't know the whole story. I don't really care to care to know the whole story. I just know that Green Bay Wacky is a nice guy and he went out of his way to help me. So he went out of his way to help me, and I don't know very many people that would do that at all. And it's just sad to me that somebody would the way that they are. Um, it's one thing to get on here and, read Bible verses and, translate the Bible the ways that you see it. But it's another thing to just treat people like total crap. So, and he doesn't deserve that. Like, out of everybody I've seen on here, he doesn't deserve that at all. Like, he really doesn't. He's done so much for people. And I have a lot of love for him. I really do. So, love and peace. Have a good night, guys.